Well, if you're joining us and reading through the Bible story in 30 days, today's reading is Job 1 through 2:13 and 42, 10 through 17. If you haven't read these passages, please pause this video now and please do it. I wonder how long it would take to write down all of the characteristics that Job exhibited in these passages. If you really looked at his character, you would spend quite a bit of time describing who he was and what he did. One item that really struck me was the passage where he prayed and offered sacrifice for his children, just in case they had sinned. That was rather convicting to me. Tony and I regularly pray for our children and grandchildren, but I don't think I can remember a time when we prayed that God might forgive them for something that they might have done. Rather, I prayed generally for their safety, for their health, for the witness of Christ, their desire to serve God. But I never think that I've taken time to offer an intercessory prayer just in case they sinned. In our Protestant theology, we may rebel against that kind of prayer. We believe that everybody's responsible for their own sins, and it's their problem, not my problem. We might pray that God keep them from sinning, but we don't pray for God to forgive them and for their sins. I wonder why. Job's a difficult book. We generally don't think of God allowing Satan to mess with our lives. And many times we agree with Job's friends and try and blame the brother or sister who is suffering rather than lifting them up in prayer. I think that's in our blood because of our background. We are all individualists, and therefore we approach God in the exact same way as an individual. But I don't think that should always be the case. There are times, more often than I would like to think, that we need to be intercessors. We need to be offering prayers to God concerning our children, our community, and our country. We need to ask God to move in people's lives so that they might turn to Him or return to Him. Job is an interesting book, and in the next week, try and read it. Look at how Job responds. Look at his heart and see how you can respond in the same way to God.